You think you are stuck. You look at the lack of progress, the empty bank account, the fog in your brain, and you point your finger outward. You blame the algorithm. You blame the economy. You blame your upbringing, your boss, your friends, your lack of time. You tell yourself that the deck is stacked against you. You are completely and utterly wrong. The reason you are failing is because you are addicted to the performance of living. You are obsessed with being seen, being validated, being part of the noise, and it is draining every ounce of your power. It is time to stop making excuses. Nothing outside of you is stopping you. You are the enemy. The fight is you versus you. Meditate on that. You are the only barrier. If you want to stop being a spectator in your own life and actually become a force of nature, you have to do something radical. You have to disappear. Are you ready to face reality? Then open your mind, lock in, and let's change the course of your life. Let's diagnose the disease. How much time do you spend broadcasting your life? How many hours are burned scrolling through the lives of others, comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel? You are fractured. Your attention, which is your most valuable currency, is being spent on things that give you zero return on investment. You are a consumer. You consume content. You consume opinions. You consume drama. And what do you have to show for it? Nothing. You are emotionally exhausted because you care too much about what people who don't matter think about you. You announce your goals before you even take the first step, just to get that cheap dopamine hit of someone saying good luck. You are bleeding energy. Every post, every text, every weekend out at the same loud bar with the same loud people talking about the same meaningless things. It is all a distraction. It is a distraction from the uncomfortable truth that you're not where you want to be. You overcomplicate your situation. You let your brain roam unfiltered, pulling in all this garbage, and it makes your life feel heavy, unwieldy, like you are carrying the weight of the world. So, you cave. You give up. You fly to the nearest dopamine hit to numb the pain of your own mediocrity. Social media, cheap content, alcohol, junk food. You slide back into your comfort zone. Who did that to you? Was it society? Was it the government? No. It was you. You did it to yourself. Here is your way out. If you want to transform, you cannot do it in the open. You cannot heal a wound while you keep picking at the scab. You have to hit reset. Change your environment. Start from a blank canvas. And the ultimate blank canvas is the void. You must disappear. I don't mean physically moving to the woods. I mean disappearing from the radar of the world that knows you as a failure. You need to become a ghost. Entering the void is not about running away. It is embracing the reality that you cannot conduct an effective transformation while you are tangled in your current situation. Think of a caterpillar. It doesn't just grow wings while crawling on the leaf. It has to wrap itself in a chrysalis. It has to go dark. It has to literally dissolve its old body to build a new one. If you are constantly surrounded by your old ways and the people who know the old you, they will subconsciously keep you in that box. Their expectations, are the chains holding you back. To break the chains, you must remove the externalities. You owe the world nothing this year. You owe yourself everything. How do you actually disappear? Let's go through the phases. Pay close attention. Phase 1. Digital exit. Your digital footprint is a liability. It is a leash that the world uses to yank you back into the mud. Cut the leash. For this year, you become a consumer of nothing. You are now a creator. Delete the apps that monetize your attention. Unless you are strictly using them to make money, get them off your phone. No doom scrolling. No dopamine-addicted sessions sucked into a glowing rectangle. No debating in comment sections with strangers who don't care about you. You are a caterpillar in your cocoon. Caterpillars do not leave comments. Remove your personal presence. Stop posting your meals. Stop posting your opinions. Go completely silent. The less you are tied to a digital identity, the more energy you have for your own real transformation. Seko, you need every single drop of that energy for yourself. When you vanish from the timeline, a crazy thing happens. The silence becomes empowering. You realize the matrix you were plugged into was completely fake. Phase 2. The velvet rope. You need to minimize your surroundings and limit your interactions. You are going to say no more this year than you have in your entire life. Hey, want to go to the game this weekend? No. Hey, come to this party. No. You don't need to be rude. You just need to be ruthless with your time. You are booked. You are booked in your own transformation. Creating a boundary is greatly important. If you are someone without boundaries, you are taken very lightly. You are a tool to others. That ends today. Once you make your boundaries clear, you are respected more. Your time becomes less available and more cherished. This is just a natural phenomenon of life. It is science. Be a truth finder, not an emotional mess. Audit your social circle right now. Who has untethered access to you? You cannot be so accessible anymore. Sit down, write down the names of the 2 or 3 people you will spend time with. And you better have a good reason why. They need to be pulling you up or pushing you forward. Everyone else gets cut off. You are entering the void. You cannot bring passengers. Phase 3. Biohack for the battle. You cannot undergo a radical transformation if your physical machine is broken. You are eating sludge. You are treating your body like a dumpster and wondering why your mind is in a fog. Stop looking at food as yummy. Look at it as fuel. If you put sludge in a Ferrari, the engine dies. You are eating processed poison, chemically tainted trash, and you expect to have the mental clarity to change your life. Fix your gut, and you fix your mind. Reset your diet. Eat food from the earth. Meat, vegetables, fruit. Cut the sugar. Cut the alcohol completely. Swear off alcohol. It is a thief that steals your tomorrow, to give you a cheap buzz today. And exercise. Reset your fitness. Exercise flushes your mind of stress. It raises your mood. It raises your baseline confidence. You are in a battle against your weaker self every single day. If you don't treat your body like the weapon it is, you are weighing the odds against yourself. Phase 4. The obsession. Isolation without purpose is stupid. It will just drive you insane. Isolation with purpose is transformation. Now that you have cleared the distractions, now that you have cut off the leashes, what are you aiming at? You need a destination. You need a goal. Without a destination, your efforts are just the random flailings of a madman. What do you want to accomplish? What skill will you master? Pick one thing. Just one. Commit to dedicating your life to that skill. Become a shokunin, someone who pursues excellence in their craft endlessly. For this year, you treat it like war. While they are sleeping, you are working. While they are at happy hour, you are training. The silence you will hear in the void is the sound of deep transformation. It is the sound of your own progress. Having a clear target means that all you have to do is not give up. A clear goal combined with absolute isolation makes you an unstoppable force of nature. In the void, you will battle your inner monsters. They will plant doubt. When you finally step back into the light after a year in the void, you will not be the same person. You will walk into a room, and the energy will shift. You will look different. You will speak differently. You will carry a weight, a gravity, a presence that is unavoidable. People will look at you with wide eyes and ask, "Where have you been? What happened to you?" You don't need to answer them. The results will speak for themselves. You didn't just disappear. You went to the only place where true change happens. You went inward, into the void, and emerged a butterfly. The world is loud. Be quiet. Stop complaining. Stop waiting for a savior. The clock starts right now. Step into the void. Master yourself. Build your freedom. Write commit in the comments if you are actually going to do this. I'll see you on the other side. And if you'd like to get some additional tips to earn back your time and live a free life, check out this video here.